Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Denver Coliseum, home of your Colorado Spartans, as they host the Wheeling Miners tonight. Nick Archuleta and Joe Rico here on the call for you on the NAL YouTube page. Joe, we're just about to get underway as the players are prepping for their
Pre-game
intros.
introduction.
Yeah. All of a sudden, got frozen there for a minute. Spartans come in tonight. They're 4-2. Wheeling comes in 2-3. These two teams have faced off against each other already once.
Well, first of all, good evening to you, Nick, and all the people watching us on the National Arena League YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. And we'll start by talking about the Wheeling Miners, and we'll start with the quarterback, Grant Russell. And he's the guy who makes it all work for the Miners. As he goes, so go the Miners. A great dual threat guy and a guy that, caused a lot of problems in the first game. He accounted for, I believe, 5 touchdowns in the game, Nick. 6 touchdowns, excuse me. And that was all the touchdowns the Wheeling Miners scored, as they scored 44 total points. I'm going to tell you, Nick, as we get the starting lineups coming up for the Spartans announcing their defense. Nick, it is that defense that's been the catalyst. Talk a little bit about that Spartans defense, because I'll tell you, buddy, they've been on fire.
Well, everybody knows the dangerous front three right now is where that defense goes. And congratulations to one of them, Sam Hammond, being named Player of the Week for the NAL. The Spartans actually swept
it. Yeah, they swept him.
Swept it as Alexis Rosario got Offensive Player of the Week, and Luis Ferreira ends up a Special Teams Player of the Week. So the Spartans are trending up as we were hoping they would, and we'll give Alex Ramirez a moment as he announces the rest of the team.
Danica? Medina? Please rise. Remove your hats for the singing of tonight's national anthem. Danica Medina.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yes!
Back, everybody. As we prepare for the coin toss, as Rico and I were talking about just before the player introductions, this is a second matchup between these two teams. And, Joe, we're expecting some fireworks on the field tonight.
Well, you know, in week one, the Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, you know, this was a game, you know, it got a little chippy in the first week. A lot of
Wheeling as a visitor, it'll be your choice. Coin for tonight, this is heads, and this is tails. This is heads, and this is tails. Wheeling, what is your call?
Tails.
Tails. Tails is the call. It is heads. Colorado has won the toss. What would you like to defer? You want to defer. You're going to take the ball. Which way would you like to kick? Kick this way? Perfect.
you know, and again, you know, our best to Coach Shaw. He's a personal friend of, you know, myself, and, you know, obviously.
Elected to defer their choice to the second half. Wheeling will receive.
We talked a little bit about, you know, basically that Coach Shaw was, you know, he's kind of the heartbeat of the team. But we talked to Coach Payne before the game, and I think he's more than prepared, Nick.
And the big surprise is Andre Sale coming out of the tunnel. He will be the starting quarterback tonight for the Spartans. It's been the last couple weeks.
Concrete contractor. If you guys are needing anything here on the front range, we'd love to help you out. Let's go Spartans.
Let's go. Spartans!
That Khalil Trotman is a guy that was a team leader, and he's a very explosive runner. I think that some of the passing game, you know, I think that may be where you're going to try and see a difference from Andre Sale. And, you know, and what's nice, though, is you still have a guy like Khalil Trotman ready in case something does happen or maybe Sale's got a little rust. You know, Khalil Trotman's a guy that's just a spark to end the offense. And I think the other guy you're going to look for is Alexis Rosario. You know, you're probably going to want the running game. This guy's a beast. One of the guys that I think is candidate for all Arena League. And I think if he just keeps running the football the way he has, no matter who plays quarterback for the Spartans, Nick, I think it's going to be a good result.
Well, the Miners haven't seen Sale or Rosario either. They weren't a part of the team that first week. So, you know, obviously both teams have made changes throughout the season. But, you know, this is a Spartans team that's on a winning streak right now with players that they haven't seen yet. So this is going to be an interesting battle for the Wheeling Miners and see how much of the last game stays with them.
Well, here it is, Nick. I mean, it's your last home game before you go out on the road. This is a must-win if you want to talk about playoffs. So if you're a Colorado Spartans fan, and we have a lot, and I think they're growing. The Spartans audience has grown both on the YouTube channel and also here at home. I think that they're, for the first time, we might have a little bit of a rivalry game, and I think I'm very interested to see, you know, who can keep their cool and really just play great arena football tonight. I'm excited for tonight's broadcast.
This will be a great matchup. Sean McGee, oh no, excuse me. It's going to be Jarvi Flowers that will be the deep man for the Miners. Ferreira will be kicking off from the near side. And Ferreira, again, player of the week last week for special teams, got himself a deuce.
I'll tell you what, for the Spartans to sweep all three National Arena League weekly awards, as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast tonight, great job, but hey, that means nothing tonight. Here we go.
Brand new week, so it's time to divide and conquer. Ferreira steps back.
Spartans, as you mentioned, win the toss, and they elect to defer to the second half. Glad you're with us on the broadcast, and here we go.
Kickoff is on its way, heading towards the goalpost, and
Does he have it?
does
He's
it
got
again.
He starts it with a deuce, Nick. Great
Spartans
job.
Take a 2-0 lead right away, thanks to the special teams player of the week last week, Luis Ferreira.
Well, and you know, we talked before the game. We were down there with Luis, and he said he likes to kick from the right over here and then on the opposite side over there. And he hasn't hit the scoreboard nearly as much from the right-hand side. Another deuce, and what a great way to start the action for your Colorado Spartans. 2-0 Spartans.
So 2-0 Spartans. We're just underway. The ball will be placed at the 5-yard line of the Wheeling Miners as we wait for the chain gang to come out. Official will hold up the Miners for a moment while they get the chain set up. Again, 1st and 10 from the 5.
Well, and again, you know, here's Grant Russell, and this guy is a guy you're going to have to stop if you want to win this football game tonight. Interesting to see their strategy. Strength versus strength. The Spartans front 3 versus Grant Russell.
17 for 25 the last game he started.
3 touchdowns, no interceptions, as well as a rushing touchdown.
Takes snap, hands it off right away across the 5, getting up to the 10, hit hard at the 9.
That's Javon Johnson, and that's Isaiah Robinson, and he just runs smart into, I believe that was the Aces Gandy. I mean, that guy hits like a cannon. Amazing tackle by Gandy. Second, they gave him 5 yards.
They do give him the 5, so second down and 10. Or excuse me, second down and 5. Quick pass complete across the 15 to the 20. Slips one tackler, but is brought down at the 22. Isaiah Hall, one of the guys on the tackle, as Isaiah Robinson completed the catch. Looks like we have a Spartan player down, too.
We'll wait to check on who's down for the Colorado Spartans. It looks like it's Logan Stewart, number 9.
Well, we'll find out when he comes out.
He got right up. Thank goodness for that. You know, I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but that's certainly a good sign.
Was it 9 or was it 3?
Well, we'll see. I believe it was number 9, Logan Stewart, out of the game.
Yeah, it's Stewart. Okay. So Stewart will be replaced on the line by Jack Robinson. Robinson, a United States Marine. And tonight being first responder and military appreciation night. Quick drop back, pass coming to the near side, will overthrow his target.
Wow, and Grant Russell, he had a guy open. Is there a flag down on the play? I do see a yellow hanky, and this might be illegal. Oh, it's offsides on the Colorado Spartans.
Free play after. Yeah, free play after Corey Henry decided to jump offsides.
1st and 5.
Pretty much be the reason why they went for it.
But
They had a free play. You have 5
Grant,
yards.
Yeah, Grant Russell had an opportunity there, but he just overthrew the football by a couple yards.
Empty backfield again as the 2 motion men set up at the 17. Handoff once again to the right side. Picked up just shy of the 20 and brought down about a yard shy of the 1st down marker.
It was Byron Cooper, and a gang tackle there, and also in the action, Corey Henry. A little bit of everybody, a group tackle, if you want to say, but 2nd down and short for the Wheeling Miners.
And Hargrove is starting to try and get under the Spartan skin already. He's kind of walking through a lot of these guys going back to the huddle, so I would pay attention to him just in case. But as the Spartans, you have to maintain your control. Handoff again to Hargrove, comes back to the near side, met in the backfield, and
I think it's going to be close there. I think they're going to give him the 1st down, Nick.
Yeah, they gave him the yard that he needed to get. Spartans trying to keep him from getting any further forward, but he's just too strong on the legs.
Solid defense, though. I mean, you know, in this game, 2nd and 1, you almost have to have penetration or they're going to pick up the 1st down.
2-0 Spartans for those of you just joining us. Ferreira just hit his 2nd deuce within 2 weeks. 11:48 to go in the 1st quarter.
Jack Robinson.
Russell throws the pass to the near far side. Pass will be
Man, 2 guys battling for the ball. And, you know, a great effort by Trayvon Mosby and also Isaiah Hall, but they actually stripped each other of an interception. They both had it. Somebody's got to call that football, but hey, great effort.
In the neutral zone of the snap. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Robinson
Replay.
gets hit for the lining up offsides.
Oh, no, I think he didn't line up. He jumped. He definitely jumped. He tried to beat the snap count. Same thing.
Yeah, he said lining up in the neutral zone, but
he did both. I think then that means he did it twice. He lined up in the neutral zone and he jumped. Jack Robinson, U.S. Marine Corps, trying to get any advantage he can out there. And obviously Byron Cooper has replaced Stewart at linebacker and Robinson
Russell
in on
fakes
the
the
defensive
handoff,
line.
comes to the near side, gets across the 10 and is brought down hard. Tackle on the play by Cooper.
Hey, Russell's a big kid, though. He fell forward for about 1.5 yards, man. I'll tell you, just early indication, man. Russell looks like probably one of the more skilled quarterbacks that the Spartans are going to face this year. Certainly, the Miners are 2-3 for a reason, so we'll see how this game plays out. But good opening drive by the Wheeling Miners. 2nd and short inside the 10-yard line of the Spartans.
Spartans defense trying to hold these Miners from scoring. They've done a good job of limiting the scoring of the opposition so far this homestand. Under center this time he'll go. Quarterback sneak as they push him forward across the 5 and met in the backfield by Hall.
Well, Russell drug 2 or 3 Spartans all the way down to the 2-yard line, and looks like D. Mays got up a little bit slowly. Right now, the Spartans are being out physical at the line of scrimmage, 1st and goal, and they're going to have to dig in here.
Well, you got to wonder when Stewart's going to come back too. Not to take away from Robinson, but that tandem up front of those 3 that the Spartans normally have is kind of lacking right now. Under center again, he'll go.
I think you're going to see another tush push. Nope, it's
Russell
a power
hands the
run.
ball off to the right
Hargrove,
side. Met over
there, but a nice lunge
by an entire
Fred
crew of
Hargrove.
Spartans.
Yeah, but Fred Hargrove was stopped 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he lunged forward down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal, just outside the 1.
Looks like they're only going to give him half a yard.
Yeah, couple feet, exactly.
2nd down and goal. Spartans trying to make a stand here.
Some big guys in the lineup for the West Virginia Miners. And
Handoff again.
It's number 21.
Cross.
And that is Jarve Flowers, and I think he's into the end zone, and now you have a penalty flag afterwards, after the play.
I think it was Munoz with the carry.
Was it Munoz?
Yeah. Let's see who the flag's on. Again,
Yeah,
a couple of
Brandon
these
Munoz.
minors have been just being just annoying enough, I guess.
Well, let's see what the penalty was. Offside up. They picked up the flag. Oh, here it is. So the next one for either Hammond or who was it for the Spartan or the Miners?
Sean Jackson, the lineman.
So either of those two guys get another unsportsmanlike, they will be kicked out of this game tonight.
And so, like I said, the Miners have been doing what they can to just be annoying enough, basically. And there's Stewart jumping off sides now.
Stewart back in the game, though. That's a big deal.
So the Spartans' benefit is the Miners move first, causing the offside, so it'll push them back 5 yards for the point after.
Hey, with the goalpost this narrow, every 5 yards counts in arena football. See what kind of penetration the Spartans can get on this attempted extra point. Jonathan Cardoza-Chicas on the try.
And it's no good. So the Spartans started the game with the lead. They scored 2 on the deuce. They give Wheeling a chance to put 6 points on the board, and that's all they'll get. 8:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Wheeling Miners 6, Colorado Spartans 2. We'll be back in just a moment.
Field goal kick. Here we go. You got 3 kicks, man. What is your name? Amy, you ready to make some money? Can you make a 5-yard kick? Can you make a 10-yard kick? Can you make a 15-yard kick? All right, let's start right here. Right now, this is presented to you by Jan 3 Roofing. Go ahead. Let's take it over.
Guys, we're excited to be here tonight. What better way to give back to our community than offer a chance to win $10,000? What's your name again? Damien. Damien, what do you do? I own a concrete company. And tonight you're representing Denver on behalf of the Spartans and Gen 3 Roofing on your chance to win $10,000. We're excited for you guys to be here. Let's cheer Damien on, guys. Let's hear it for him.
There you go, man. Just relax. Toe punch it if you need to. Like the old school. Come on, guys. I want to get some support. Well, unfortunately, he did not make it, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't get any win. There's plenty of kids working on this all season long. Talk about Jan 3 Roofing and how they can help you in your house and your business or whatever it's corporate, your home, personal.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We service anyway from residential to commercial. We love to help everybody out, guys. We literally have meetings every single week to see how we can make the lives better of all of our customers. If you give us the chance to come up to your home, come up to your business, we will show you the difference that Gen 3 makes in your life. We know what it takes to fight insurance companies to get the job done. We want you guys to be there. 303-923-5039, Gen 3 Roofing, Colorado Spartans! 303-923-5039.
Welcome back, everybody, to Denver, Colorado, the Denver Coliseum, home of the Colorado Spartans. Spartans trail by 4 right now with 8:17 to go in the first quarter. Wheeling just coming off of a touchdown, their first possession of the game. Spartans looking to do something with their first possession now.
Yeah, it's important. Andre Sale shake some of the rust off on this first drive, and the Spartans move the football to answer the Miners' touchdown.
Dent and I believe that was Mosby that was still down there. Nope, Newbold, are deep for the kick. Off the screen it goes into the crowd, and the ball will be placed at the 15. I'm sorry, the 20.
20-yard line.
I was looking at the 15.
Yeah, no problem. I think that might tell you, first time in the arena kicking here, that scoreboard's come into play a lot, both for Feria, and I think Feria, that kind of tells you he's had some time to figure it out. The Miners kicker, let's hope he doesn't have any time to figure it out.
First and 10 for the Spartans. Again, as Joe mentioned, Sale will be the quarterback, responsible for this offense right now. He'll have himself an empty backfield.
Waiting for some of the chain gang and special member of the Spartans.
Quick snap and a handoff. Goes through the 20 to about the 22, 23.
Alexis Rosario picks up 2 yards on first down, and Spartans in a no huddle.
Spartans going to move quick, try and use this altitude to their advantage. Motion men take off. Sale, quick pass to the near side to Newbold, caught at the 25, and then pushed backwards. See where the officials mark him as he's right at the 25. They'll give him the 26.
Yeah, I was talking with Coach Payne earlier, and he said to look for a lot of balls to get out of the hand of Andre Sale quick tonight. Sale about 80% tonight.
Third down and 4. Sale directed some traffic. He'll be flanked on the left by Rosario. Fake handoff to Newbold, but gives it to Rosario across the 20 to the 19.
Nice power run by Alexis Rosario, and Stephen Newbold with that fake inside run. Nice misdirection. Great job, Spartans.
Get a little more. Their offense is getting a little more complex now that Sale's back in there. And not to knock Trotman, but they kind of watered down their offense a little bit. It seems like they're doing a lot more crossing. And
I think that's common when any time a backup quarterback comes in. They try and simplify things as much and play to the strengths of Trotman. Nice to see Sale in there as well.
Double fake handoff, pass to Newbold's caught at the 20 and forced back into the boards. Loss of 1. They'll actually say a loss of 2. I think it's 1. Well, I'm going to tell you second down and 11. Clock still rolling, just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sale, swing pass to Rosario's complete across the 20. Flag comes flying in.
And I think they might be looking at number 73, which is Anthony Wilson, but we'll see. That could also be, I believe they're going to call Anthony Wilson on a holding call.
AJ, the
it's definitely not number 7. They might have called it on number 70, Shea Roberts Sr., so I apologize. It looked like number 73, but hey, the penalty was called on Shea Roberts Sr., number 70.
Either way, it'll be second down and a while.
Yeah, second and long for the Spartans.
After the penalty, both motion men will be on the near side as they both take off. Sale looks downfield, dumps it off over the middle, pass is complete.
Nice
Woodley
play
trying
by
to get
Woodley.
across and out of a tackle, but can't. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, which will be.
Hey, he didn't get a first down. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the dance was for. It's still 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
I mean, nice play, but you're losing on the scoreboard right now. I think you just give the ball back to the referee. But hey, nice play by Lizette Woodley. He may have thought originally he had a first down, but hey, that was the wrong yard marker.
3rd and 9. Sale will be flanked on the right side this time by Rosario.
Woodley split right as well.
Quick drop back. Pressure coming on the backside. Didn't even hear it, feel it, or see it as Sale is sacked for a 6-yard loss.
Well, that was Falonga Russell. He got beat on his by his man, and a sack of Andre Sale, and that'll be 4th down. And I think you'll see Luis Feria because it is 4th and, boy, I want to say 15. Well, it's 4th and 15. I think you're going to have to see some kind of Hail Mary here, Nick, or a timing route.
They're going empty backfield, but you have Newbold back there still as he takes off. Sale looking downfield, completes to Rosario. Flag comes flying in again. Rosario gets almost to the 15.
I think you're going to have a roughing the passer penalty, a big penalty on the Wheeling Miners, Nick. Very undisciplined play. Very undisciplined play, and I'm not sure. Not sure on the roster.
Yuka Onya.
Was it Luke? It was Onya? Was it number 89?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a costly penalty. Oh, it's only illegal defense is all they called on him. So that still makes it 4th down. I thought originally it might be a roughing call, but nope, just illegal defense. Repeat 4th down, but that makes it now 4th down and about 11. It's manageable. You don't necessarily have to, the Miners with 4 defenders 1 yard away from the 1st down marker, but hey, that doesn't guarantee anything either.
Sale again with an empty backfield, drops back, throws it to the far sideline and incomplete, just off of the hands of his intended receiver. It looks like Dent Jr.
Yeah, Craig Dent Jr. Yeah, that was a tough grab. I think if he would have led him to the inside or the outside, Nick, instead of to have him reach back, but the drive ends and the Wheeling Miners take over, leading this game 6-2.
And we'll step away for just a moment. This is the NAL YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
Texas. All right, welcome back, everybody. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. 6-2, Wheeling. It's a baseball score right now.
Well, and obviously, we talked about the backup quarterback, and that's tough. But we also have the backup head coach, and I think that's tough as well, right? Because the guys that are playing tonight, they're playing without their head coach, Fred Shaw. And I did say that a coach, although they don't make tackles or complete passes, they're the leaders of the team. It's always kind of a missing link when your coach isn't there.
You get the substitute teacher in there wheeling in the TV so you can watch a movie.
Yeah. Well, and you don't want Coach Payne to be that way. So, I think that you definitely don't want to categorize him that way.
No.
I think they're giving a lot of effort for him. But I think it's more of a tribute to Coach Shaw. His heart and soul's in this team. Hey, but he's got these guys prepared. Here we go. Back to the action.
Grant Russell will have an empty backfield right now to start. Single receiver to each side. His 2 motion men will be on the left side in the slot. We're ready for action. Fake the handoff, quick passes, complete to the near side at the 25, upended, hit hard by Isaiah Hall.
Well, Isaiah Hall's a good football player, and he just tackled number 1, Isaiah Robinson. Nice, solid textbook tackle. Oh, excuse me, 21?
No, number 2.
Oh, number 2. I'm sorry, that would be Jeremiah Flores on the reception. It's hard to tell. Some of the uniforms are pretty scrunched up.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Like, when I was playing, the jerseys were so big and bulky, you could read them easy.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to the right side, or excuse me, the left side, as it's a quarterback keeper into the boards at the 20. Cooper and Mays both there to make sure he didn't go any further.
Well, they're going to give him a first down, but, that was a hard shot. And, that's the kind of shot that I guarantee you the Miners head coach does not want Grant Russell taking. Grant Russell looks like he's a large part of the offense for the Miners.
Yeah, a lot of his stats, I mean, he's between...
Definitely a dual threat quarterback. Good runner and a good passer. Very hard to find in the National Arena League.
Between him and Hardgrove, it's, that's almost split between those two alone.
Yep.
Russell to the right side, pass is complete at the 12. Evades one tackler, but forced out at the 10. And the official looks like
that's,
should give me 11.
I believe that's Alex Coleman on the catch. Nice grab by Coleman and a nice throw by Grant Russell. Second down and 7, or second and 3, excuse me.
Yep,
Gain of 7.
Minute 35 left in the first quarter. Clock still moving. They're going to go under center this time. Almost a wishbone here.
There's definitely a running formation. And
quarterback sneak up the middle. Russell takes it across the 10 to about the 6.
Well, and that's one thing. They're punishing Grant Russell. This time he took a shot to his knee. Yeah, I definitely know he's a big guy, and he kind of reminds me a little bit of a Josh Allen type. He's a big dude. He doesn't look like he's afraid to run the football or throw the ball. Got a good arm. Obviously they're gonna have the work. The Spartans will have the work cut out for him. Down 6-2 and first and goal for the Wheeling Miners. Spartans defense in the front thing needs to come up big.
Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Russell again with the quarterback sneak, pushes his way through, gets to the 2 and brought down right around the 1 yard line.
It's Isaiah Hall on the tackle, along with some help from Iesis Gandy. Second and goal from just outside the 1 yard line.
Russell doing what he could. He tried to stretch that football across, but thankfully Hall was there to make sure it didn't go across.
Well, he's a big guy, and he's definitely hard to tackle. Once again, a late arriving crowd. Obviously, a couple other big games in town here in Denver going on right now, so we can certainly understand it if the crowd's late arriving.
Again, quarterback sneak.
Russell, and I think
he stretches across for a touchdown.
I couldn't see the ball, Nick, and then the referee threw up the touchdown signal. I think he was on top of the pile. I don't think his knees were down.
No, he was on top of everybody.
And it is now 12-2 in favor of the Wheeling Miners with the extra point to come by Jonathan Cardoza Chicas.
Wait for the special teams to get out there.
Touchdown, Miners.
10-point spread right now. Cardoza Chico's taking his sweet time getting himself ready. Long count. Blocked, but there's flags on the field. I think Spartans jumped.
Yeah, great play by Sam Hammond, but again, we'll check the flag.
Gandy came out with the football.
Let's see what the flags are on the field. Looks like they're moving this down to about the 1 yard line. We'll check the penalty.
So first kick, they had to move backwards. Second kick, they move forward.
Well, we'll see if we can get the third try to be a charm. Here we go. The kids have been running back and forth, and they might get a couple footballs out of this deal, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're going for it now. They are going for,
They're going to go for
a 2-point conversion.
Push him forward again. This time it looks like they may have stopped him. No, neither
They did
officials
not
yet.
give it
They
to
did
him,
not.
I don't think. No. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was close. I wouldn't want to be an official. That's the reason why. I mean, you're dealing with inches, right? I couldn't see. We don't have a great angle, to be fair, here in the booth. You know, whether you reach the ball over or not, you may get a challenge by the Wheeling Minor coach. It looks like he's out there, and he's going to try and see if he can get a replay. I'm not sure. Have they challenged this play already?
No, not yet. We're going to go to immediate timeouts since it's the end of the quarter.
Okay.
We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Coliseum, where the Wheeling Miners now have a 12-2 lead over the Colorado Spartans. We're just getting underway here in the second quarter. Newbold and Dent will be the deep men for the Spartans. Kickoff is on its way. Newbold in the end zone brings it out. Has some blockers, cuts across the far sideline. Down along the far hash marks. Still on his feet across the 20, down to the 14. And that's how you start off a series.
Well, they got him down at the 17-yard line, Nick, but I'll tell you what an electric run by Stephen Newbold Jr., and it's just what the doctor ordered. And, special teams, it's nice when they're special.
So the Spartans in beautiful field position right now, as they will start at the 17-yard line of the Miners. Short field is always the best.
And, this is a big drive for Andre Sale. I thought earlier I mentioned he probably had some rust. Hasn't played in about 3 weeks, right? So, this one, I hopefully he'll settle in. Hey, it's 12-2. It's still early in the contest.
And it's arena football.
Yeah.
And out to Rosario around the right side. Hurdles a man at the 15 and is forced out of bounds at the 13.
Well, he's Superman sometimes. He's a guy that, I've seen him throw people, hurdle people. He's certainly a key to getting this team back in the football game.
Hurdle the boards.
2nd and 5.
Man's a little crazy.
For the Spartans. I think you need to play a little desperate like that right now.
Sale drops back to the near side, passes batted up, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 15, and that will be Miners' ball.
Let's see. What a great play. And that's going to be number 22. That's Brandon Munoz, I believe that is. Yeah, Brandon Munoz, and what a play. He deflected the ball and intercepted the ball. And hold on, there's a gathering of officials.
So first down and 10 for Wheeling as the ball will be spotted at the 15.
That's too bad. You know, a great play, though, by Munoz. I mean, you have to give credit where credit is due, right?
Yeah, I mean, he made a good play on the ball, and so here we are. You know, you got to start working through the kinks. You know, you're trying to keep yourselves afloat right now. You don't want a 500 or sub 500 record right now. You want to keep the trajectory going up. Wheeling's trying to get out from a sub 500 record right now. Empty backfield. Russell with a low snap, pressure coming, throws it off right away. Over the middle, incomplete. D. Mays there on the coverage.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looked like, you know, number 2, Jeremiah Flores had a step. I'm going to tell you, Nick, that was a real close to being a touchdown. Good pass rush, though, by the Spartans. The pressure made him release it just a little before he was ready.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. Those deep guys for the Spartans, they're still dangerous, though. They may give up a little bit of distance, but they can make it up, and they can still defend pretty well. Defense. Low snap again. Over the middle, pass is complete at the 25 to the 20, down to the 15.
And that's Harvey Flowers, and I'll tell you what, he was wide open in the middle of the field. First and 10, Wheeling at the 15-yard line of the Spartans.
Yeah, Wheeling getting into the Spartans territory now. Moving the ball with a little more ease than we expected right now. Kind of thought this Spartans defense would be a little bit stronger, and so far Wheeling has really shown that they were studying the tape, and they've found some holes right now.
Well, I definitely think that, you know, the Spartans now have to settle down. They're in the red zone. Big defensive stand needed by the Spartans.
Hardgrove takes the handoff, gets around the 15 to the boards and forced out of bounds just after crossing the 10.
Big run of 8 yards on first down by Hargrove, and right now the Wheeling Miners, they're the better team right now, and let's hope that the Spartans rebound.
Well, last time these two teams met, the Spartans, they had a good lead, and they started giving it up. So there's something the Miners know about the Spartans defense right now that they've been able to exploit.
Well, they might have looked at the film of the second half of their first game, as you said, and maybe found out what they did well. But, you know, hey, this is early still. Right now, early in the second quarter.
They're within the 10, so it looks like they're going to go under center again. Hargrove, the deep running back. High formation. Ball's pitched and recovered by Russell off of the hands of Hargrove.
Boy, that was a big, big break for the Spartans and also a break for the Wheeling Miners. That ball bounced right back to Russell. But, hey, also, you know, that brings up now 3rd and 7, maybe 6.5. That's a big difference. You know, it was just 2nd and 1. This game looked, you know, almost certain that the Miners might just march in for their 3rd consecutive score. And now I think, you know, that's in doubt, a big 3rd down.
Well, and once they get inside the 10, they usually go under center. So you got to figure now that the ball's at the 12, that Russell's not going to go under center again.
No, I think you're going to see shotgun 4 receivers. Yeah, you do. Empty backfield, as a matter of fact. You might see number 21, Jarve Flowers. Look for him. He's the guy in motion, and
it looks like we may have a delayed game.
Well, it's a big penalty, Nick. That now makes it 3rd and just a little bit under 12.
So now you got to make up the first down marker and then some. And for the defense, this is a good thing. You got 3rd and 12. You make one more stand. You really got them doubting themselves at that point because they got into your territory with ease.
Well, and let's just do the basic math. I mean, if you can hold these guys to a field goal attempt, that only makes it 15-2, which, certainly now is still a 2-score game. So I think, that's what, the Spartans, if you're a Spartans fan, that's what you're looking to do, as there is a stop in the action here.
You got to fix one of the pads that came down.
That's kind of a must in this game. The hits are already hard enough. You don't want to have a padless wall. All right, big third down.
So here we go, 3rd and 12, empty backfield. Fake the handoff, pressure coming, Russell dumps it off. Passes complete to Hargrove across the 10, brought down again, shy of the 5.
And, it was a nice play. Russell drew in the pass rush, threw it gently over the top. Hargrove there. It's certainly, I think that the Miners will go for it. I mean, it's now 4th down and 3. This is a big stop here in the first half for the Colorado Spartans if they can make it.
If you want to learn how to do a screen, that was screen 101.
Yeah, textbook.
All 3 linemen were in the face of the quarterback. Your running back is open right there. It's that's just how you run it. 4th down and 3. Spartans looking to make a stop right here.
Here it is.
Drop back, pressure coming, hit in the end, in the quarterback.
Incomplete
as he hit the wall.
Wow, what a throw by Russell. And that ball was, I believe that was intended for Jeremiah Flores, number 2. And there's a flag now coming in at the end of it. A minor player
has his helmet off.
With their helmet off. And we'll see what the penalties are. As we mentioned, it's the chippiness and, the Miners up 12-2. You got to keep your heads. And the Spartans are now, looks like Gandy is talking to the referee.
Well, they keep directing the Spartans back to their corner. Wheeling, obviously being close, is already in their corner.
And they're trying to tell Gandy, hey, calm down and be quiet.
Here we go.
Distance, and the result will be a 1st down for Colorado. Timeout on the field.
They're going to give an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to Aces Gandy after the change of possession. And, I think that they're trying to reel that in so that they don't have some of the stuff that happened in the first game.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about before the game, it's not like there's any secret of how this game ended. So we got to wait, and officials are meeting up again. It looks like they're talking to the coach from Wheeling.
Yeah, they're talking to the Miners head coach, and I'm sure he's wondering how an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I can understand. I mean, his job is to coach, right? He's trying to lobby the officials. All good coaches do that. I say nothing wrong with what's going on here.
So it looks like the offense is out there. And if it's 1st and 10, they said, or yeah, 1st and 10, half the distance above at the 3 now. So it looks like the Spartans are finally getting themselves ready to line up after a quick powwow.
I think they're going to reset the chain gang as well and bring them back to the 3-yard line, which they are doing right now, man.
8:39 to go here in the second quarter. Wheeling up 12-2.
A big stop by the Spartans, though. A touchdown there, I think it would have been a little bit more difficult, 18 or 20-2. You start, maybe thinking it's not your night, but, hey, great stop by the Spartans defense. They're right back in the game. Let's see what Andre Sale can do with the football.
As the Official looks for a reset of the play clock. Sale rolling left, dumps it over the middle. That's all over. There's the flag. Newbold couldn't even attempt to make that catch as his defender was all over him. And I don't call for a flag often, but that was abundantly clear.
Well, let's check out what the officials have to say. So the pass interference on,
First
it
down.
looks like Dante Mason, and it was well earned and well deserved. So and if you're gonna do it, right?
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah, I mean obviously there was no doubt about the call.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Rosario will be in the backfield with Sale. Hand out to Rosario, big hole he gets through on the left side, gets to the 15, across to the 17.
Nice blocking by number 73, Anthony Wilson. That guy was a big road grader, gave a big hole for Rosario to run through.
And you got to wonder at what point they might start working the run game in a little bit more, because Rosario seems to be getting some holes.
Well, and I think you want to have a balance to your offense. And I think the play-action game also runs off the running game. So, yeah, I would look to see Alexis to be maybe a little more involved on this drive.
Sale with an empty backfield, motion in the slot. Looks left, looks right, looks left again, directing traffic, pressure coming. Passes intended for Rosario on the near side.
And once again, number 10, Javon Hayes, he had his hands on a Spartan player, downfield. But again, the referee isn't going to see everything. Not much to do for Andre Sale.
3rd down and 3. Spartans offense starting to stall again.
Well, that's a big 3rd down.
To. Rosario again in the backfield. Hand out to Dent. Dent turns the corner, takes it up to the 20-25. Back to the 20, forced out of bounds. 1st down for the Spartans.
Well, and they have that inside handoff, and they run either Newbold Jr. or Dent Jr. It seems like, looks like they're split wide, but then they run that, inside reverse handoff like a counter trade. That was Newbold, right?
That was Newbold. I'm sorry,
Stephen Newbold Jr. on the carry. And, they still ran that inside handoff, and that play has been boom or bust, but in that case, it was a boom for the Spartans. 1st down.
They're usually both on the same side.
Yeah.
Rosario takes the handoff, tries to do the same thing up the hash marks, and is brought down after a pickup of 3.
I think you got, you're right, 3, exactly. But, a solid run on 1st down. You want to see a couple more yards, but obviously Rosario, you got to start feeding that guy. Running back's getting a rhythm the more you hand him the ball.
2nd down and 7. Spartans look like they're starting to get a little more life right now. Taking a long time in the huddle that time. Rosario will be in the backfield on the left side of Sale. Fake handoff. Looking downfield, pressure coming. Flag goes flying. Intended for Rosario on the far side.
Well, and he threw it away. Let's see what the penalty marker is. Nobody open for the Spartans on that. Andre Sale, smart move to throw the ball away.
Number 45. Blitzed in a gap other than the A gap. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Every play, 2nd down.
With them. You have a chance to score now. Still quick pass on the near side, in and out of the hands of Dent.
Andre Sale, the ball was there. I'm not sure how much yardage there would have been there, Nick, though. However, even if he caught the ball, number 9, that's Khalil Finley. He had that play very well covered. I doubt there would have been much of a gain.
3rd down and 2. We're at the 5-minute mark.
I think you're going to see Mr. Rosario here.
Still doing some reorganization, it looks like. Rosario will be in the backfield. Hand off to Rosario. Rosario cuts it back up the middle. Across the 10, stretches it out as far as he can.
Let's see what the referee
Near
says.
officials giving him the 10. And it will be good for a first down. So Rosario gets the 3 yards he needed.
Well, it was that stretch at the very end, Nick, that got him the first down. Great effort by Alexis Rosario.
First and goal for the Spartans. Empty backfield. Sale to the left. Passes in the end zone. Touchdown. Stephen Newbold Jr.
Well, he was wide open, man, and Stephen Newbold Jr. with a big touchdown. Nice throw by Andre Sale. The Spartans right back in this football game.
They're starting to get themselves together a little bit. 12-8 now is the Wheeling lead.
Well, and I think that Andre Sale is one of those guys that, he hadn't played in a few weeks. I think that rust was definitely evident.
Ferreira will come out to kick the PAT. High snap, brought it down. Kick is up, and it's good.
Well, Luis Ferreira now a little dancing, but hey, 12-9, right back in the game. 4:02 left in the second quarter. Spartans doing their best.
All they need to do is just keep it where it's, if you can keep it within one score, that's not a bad deal. You're down by 3. You can make 2 of those points up here, as Rosario's already proven. Or not Rosario, Ferreira. Flowers will be the deep man for the Miners, excuse me. I was going to call them the Wheelers.
Ferreira once again lined up on the right side. He's going to attempt to make his second deuce of the game, and you know what? I would never sell this guy short. He's been on quite the roll kicking the football for the Spartans.
He really has. He's really stepped up his game, and I think that those 2 weeks off that they had earlier in the season really helped him out, because I think he was starting to probably lose his confidence. He was having some hard times, but now he's more locked in as the kick goes up, end over end, and it will go out of the back of the end zone and miss the uprights.
Well, that means the Miners will take over at the 20-yard line.
Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 3:58. 3:58.
Remember, tonight's after party is located at the Gatsby Social Club, located at 1612 Washington Street, Denver, Colorado. Let's go, Spartans!
Once again, a late arriving crowd, and the action just starting to get, the stands getting much more full. I think each and every week the Spartans' attendance has increased. A great job by the marketing department and everybody in the Spartans organization.
And again, first responder military night too, so that makes it a little more fruitful. We take care of those that take care of us.
Absolutely.
Empty backfield for Russell. Low snap. Fakes left and throws downfield wide open in the end zone. Touchdown.
I think somebody forgot to cover. I believe that's number 2, Jeremiah Flores, and he was wide open.
Yeah, Flores had a clear path.
Mix up in the coverage for the Colorado Spartans.
Although there are 2 flags in the field as well.
Let's see what
these are.
Looks like these penalties are against the Spartans, judging by the reaction of the Wheeling Miners.
Will be banked after the kickoff. Try.
So Byron Cooper gets flagged for roughing the passer. They'll take that on the kickoff. Cardoza Chicas is ready. Low snap, brought up, blocked. The Spartans again managed to block a field goal.
Well, and, that's a big, big block right there.
3:24 left to go. 18-9 in favor of the Miners, thanks to solid, once again, special teams blocking the point after. And so while they get their special teams out, we'll step out for just a moment. This is the NAL YouTube page. All right, 3:24 left to go here in the first half. Wheeling coming off of a touchdown and a blocked PAT. They lead 18-9 over the hometown Spartans. Spartans just getting their first touchdown, their last possession. Looking a little bit better right now.
Once again, that shot hits the scoreboard, Nick.
Yep. That scoreboard is the bane of some teams' existence now. Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line of the Spartans. We'll see if this defense, or excuse me, this offense can maintain the rhythm they had to get their last possession into the end zone.
Well, and now I think it's very important, the Spartans. Yeah, this was the unsportsmanlike, right?
Yeah, the roughing the passer.
The roughing the passer, the personal foul. And I think regardless of them moving back to the 10-yard line, this is a very important possession. The Spartans, not too much time left in the half. I think it's important they go down and get some points. They do take possession of the ball, I think, to start the second half as well.
Yes.
So, this is the strategy. This is why you defer. You want to go down, get some points, and then take the second half kickoff and go down and get more points. At that point, you may take the lead.
Rosario on the left side of Sale. Sale with a quick pass in the backfield. Pass is complete to Dent. Dent across the line of scrimmage to the 13.
Well, and he had some blockers, but
sorry, Newbold.
That's Newbold. He had some blockers, but it's a tough play to run. You got to have great blocking, great schemes.
Pickup of 2, second down and 8. Clock still running, under 3 minutes left to go. Sale with an empty backfield. Pass is complete on the far sideline. Coming back across to the hash marks and brought down just shy of the first down marker.
That's Woodley, a big dude, man, and that's what you want to do. You want to hit him on a slant and let him try and run after the catch. Sets up 3rd and short. A big 3rd down here for the Spartans. The clock's running. They choose to sit in the huddle, and maybe they don't want to give Wheeling, any time should they not pick up the first down. Sal playing the clock like a veteran.
Both teams do have all 3 timeouts remaining. Hand off to Rosario. Rosario straight up the gut. Gets across the 20 and brought down short of the 25.
First down, Alexis Rosario. And, when he needs to turn the Jets on, he does, but he's a big power runner as well.
First down and 10 for the Spartans. They take over they will have the football at the 23-yard line. A couple yards shy of midfield. Empty backfield for Sale, drops back over the middle, passes, batted down. A couple defenders there in the area to break it up as it was intended for Newbold.
Hey, that was close. That was real close. Definitely the Spartans dodged a bullet there.
Javon
Second and 10.
Hayes and Cornell Jones, the two defenders there to almost intercept it.
Hey, you need a little luck sometimes, and that was definitely good fortune for Andre Sale and the Spartans. Sets up second down and 10.
Coming up on the 1 minute warning, so
I think they're going to let it tick down to the 1 minute warning.
So, minute to go here in the first half. We'll step away for just a moment. This is the NAL YouTube page. Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Coliseum. 1 minute remains here in the first half. The Colorado Spartans trail 18-9. They have the ball at their own 23 right now, looking to put some more points on the board, and they will receive the kickoff to start the second half.
Well, it's only minutes to go. I think you have the whole playbook open. You still have all 3 timeouts. You know, I say be patient. You know, if don't force anything down the field if it's not there, and use Alexis Rosario both in running and passing the football. You still have the run game to rely on with 3 timeouts.
Spartans break the huddle.
A little different formation right now with the Rosario split
Empty
wide.
backfield. Sail to the near side, passes incomplete. Flag comes flying in as Dent couldn't hold on to the football.
Are you going to have an illegal defense? Let's check it out as the officials gather. I think you have an illegal defense on the Wheeling Miners, but we'll see here.
Spartans trying to huddle up right around the officials and see what the call is.
54. That penalty would be enforced half the distance from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
That is Falonga Russell with the chop block, and that sets up for second and long for the Colorado Spartans.
Sale will have Rosario to his left. Sale has to roll out. He has pressure coming. Dumps the football off. Flag on the ground. I think that's going to be maybe offsides. So they'll be able to make up some of that yardage from the chop block.
Shake that thing, yeah, Donna, Jody and Rebecca.
Defense, number 8, in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
Big penalty. And as you've said throughout the year, you need to take advantage of your opponent's mistakes, whether it's a turnover or a penalty. You're in a relatively close game still. You want to try and get some points. Even if you don't score a touchdown, set up Luis Feria in good range for a field goal.
Ball's now at the 16. Sale looking left. Heaves it downfield. Woodley bats it up and away from his defender at least, so it wouldn't be intercepted. That'll bring us to third down and forever still.
Well, and you know, that ball could have been caught by Woodley. It was a nice throw by Andre Sale. He gave his receiver a chance, and he did a kind of throw to the back shoulder. Woodley had a chance, but the ball went off the boards and out of bounds, bringing up 3rd down at about 16.
Rosario to the right of Sale this time. Motion men on the ends. Sale quickly dumps it up to Rosario. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage to the 20 of the Miners and forced out of bounds.
Well, no, it's going to bring up about 4th and 3, and there was a big collision. One of the Miners down, and I think Rosario may have come up with his helmet. Yeah, this guy is taking a seat, and let's see. We'll try and find out who the injured player is for the Miners.
I think he might have caught Rosario's foot to a sensitive
have,
area.
Yeah, that's possible too.
He went down pretty quick.
Check the number as the Miner player is now off the field. Is that number 11? No, it's not. Well, one of the Miners players is now off the field. Well, it's going to be 4th down, a huge 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down and about 3 yards to go.
4th and short, and they declined to have the 10-second runoff, so they're looking to use as much of this clock as they can.
Yeah, it's imperative they get the 1st down.
Sale left right away. Woodley catches it. 1st down, 15, and reaches out of bounds as quick as he can and makes sure he stops the clock.
A great individual play by Lizette Woodley. Nice hands catch, and then a nice little maneuver to fake the corner, pick up an extra 6 yards, and get out of bounds. 37 seconds to go. Spartans in business at the 12-yard line of the Wheeling Miners.
The Spartans appear to be taking their first timeout to make sure that clock is stopped. Ball will be spotted at the 12 when we come back. 37 seconds remain. This is the NAL YouTube channel.
I think that the biggest differentiator about our company is the way that we approach marketing real estates from a collaborative state. So what I mean by that is whether I have a listing or we encourage everyone.
Welcome back, everybody. Sale the handoff to Rosario. Rosario goes up the middle, bounces away from tacklers, rolls to the right side, heading to the end zone. Touchdown!
Wow! What a play by Alexis Rosario, Nick. He's just so much Marshawn Lynch-like. He bounces off people, he throws people, he hurdles people. I'm going to tell you, man, this guy will be on the National Arena League first team. Touchdown, Alexis Rosario. Touchdown, Spartans.
And it's just knowing where your blockers are and just being an aggressive runner. He bounces off and rolls back to the right where he had a hole. And again, he's just an aggressive runner. We've talked about it before. Spartans now trail by 3 as they go for the PAT. Ferraria's ready to go. High snap. Ferraria picks it up. Looking for anything, throws it into the end zone and out of bounds.
I think that's a flag.
There
that's
it is.
Be pass interference.
Yeah, that is definitely pass interference.
Yeah, Byron Cooper went up for the ball and it's pass interference.
He's trying, but we would.
Pass interference. Defense, number 20. That penalty will be enforced half the distance from the previous spot. Retry.
When that ball was in that corner. So we will have a retry here of the point after, after the pass interference.
And I believe the Spartans now going for 2 as the ball is placed at the 1 yard line. I think this has got to be Alexis Rosario.
Rosario takes the snap directly.
Wildcat, he's in
Shuffles
there.
his way into the end zone for 2 more points.
Am I a play caller or what? Alexis Rosario, that's got to be your guy tonight, and I thought he'd be key. It's an 18-17 game, 21 seconds to go in the half.
31.
You get the ball, 31 seconds to go in the half. You get the ball, to start the second half. Key defensive stand coming up for the Spartans, but if they can hold the Wheeling Miners, they have a great chance of taking the lead.
We'll have to wait and see what the Spartans decide to do on the kickoff.
Your official party, your Colorado Spartans, located at 1612 Wazee Street. Let's go, Spartans!
Spartans making their way across the field so they can kick off. And once again, Ferrario will set the tee up on the far side of the field this time. Flowers will be the deep man. They're leaving a lot of ground right there. They're expecting an onside kick. Isaiah Robinson will be the short, long guy. Make sure they get all their players out there. Ferrario boots it towards the uprights again. Can he do it again?
Did he get it?
No.
Oh boy, it was
just
close.
misses it.
Wow, it was close for Luis Feria. I cannot believe that.
The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. Game clock operator, please reset the game
Remember,
clock.
Colorado Spartans fans.
Great job.
Ball will be placed at the 20. 27 seconds left on the clock. First down and 10. I'm interested to see what Wheeling has in store for, this 1 minute offense.
I think you're at the, let's see, they're going to give them the 31 seconds back on the clock. So I am too, they are in, the no huddle. I'm sure you're going to see no huddle. Wheeling, I believe, has all 3 timeouts as well. So, well within their grasp to score.
Empty backfield for Russell. Drops back, looks right. Pass is not made. In and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Alex Coleman.
Yeah, Alex Coleman, though, that would have been a tough grab. Great pressure by the Spartans defensive line. That's something that's been missing this game. And that was number 7, Byron Cooper, coming right up the A-gap. He definitely disrupted the play.
Looked like he had it for a second there, but just couldn't quite reel it in. And so we'll go with Russell. Again with an empty backfield. The motion man will be in the slot this time. Low snap. Over to the far side. Pass is complete. Forced out of bounds after getting the first down.
And that's Alex Coleman again. And what a bullet by Russell. That ball showed off his arm strength, Nick. He put that ball on a rope.
Coleman gets himself enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19 of the Spartans. And this defense needs to do something as the clock is stopped because he managed to get himself out of bounds.
26 seconds to go.
Spartans trail by 1. Bad snap again. Passes complete to Coleman again. Coleman at the 10. Breaks a tackle towards the end zone. He'll be tackled just shy of the goal line.
Well, and what a great individual effort by Alex Coleman. He's been the main guy on this drive, and it's been hard for the Spartans to cover him. Nice juke move, and he takes it all the way down to the 1 yard line, and there are 21 seconds to go, and I believe the Miners have called timeout.
Timeout. Wheeling. First show's timeout and a half. This is a 30-second timeout.
So will they go to timeout? We will as well. This is the NAL YouTube channel.
Here at All Exterior Solutions, we offer roofing, windows, gutters, siding, painting, seasonal Christmas lights, permanent lighting, snow plowing services, and home remodeling interior services. Here at All Exterior Solutions, we do everything. Mention this ad and we'll give you an additional up to $1,000 off any home remodeling product. Go Spartans!
All right, 21 seconds left. First and goal for the Miners. Let's see what the Spartans defense has in store for them. They're going to go under center.
They're going to the tush push. You can see it right there. Tush push for sure.
Quarterback sneak, jumping over the pile.
Is it a fumble?
Gandy might have made him fumble it.
Well, let's see what they say.
Spartans are saying they have the football. Gandy came out of the pile with it. Incoming.
Let's see what the call is. I need to hear the official call this one.
Second down. Timeout. It's the second shortest timeout of the half. Second timeout.
Flag came flying in from the Spartans coach. So that may take that timeout off the field now, or off the.
Coach Payne, and rightfully so, you have to throw the challenge flag on a play that close. I mean, that's what the challenge flag's for, right? I'm not sure whether this will be a successful challenge. We also run the risk of them calling this a touchdown because it was so close to the goal line. I think that this play will be reviewed, it looks like.
I'm surprised Wheeling didn't try to challenge it for a touchdown, but.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm not sure.
I don't know if they can.
Is a turnover reviewable? I mean, can you challenge? I mean, you would think every turnover would be reviewed anyway. Referees debating this one and talking to Coach Payne of the Spartans.
Let's see here. I mean, either way, great defense right there from the Spartans to get up and over that pile. To make sure Russell didn't go any further. But I'm intrigued now as to what they're still having a conversation about this. This is either you can or you can't at this point. And they're going to go with that power I formation again.
But I think that they're playing with fire kind of, but they're playing to their strengths. You got a big 6'4", 6'5" quarterback. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just tries to immediately stretch the ball outside, kind of like a Drew Brees. Yeah, it's kind of a strange explanation. I guess timeout was called before the challenge. I'm not sure. That has to be a rule exclusive to the National Arena League.
Oh, they go for more of a wishbone this time, it looks like. So Russell will be under center again. And once again, the tush push. That pile has moved enough for him to get in.
Touchdown.
But the Spartans still have 14 seconds left. So.
Yeah, the points move that fast in the Arena League. And, you know, when you have a quarterback like Grant Russell, he was cool as a cucumber, moved the Miners all the way down the field. And, you know, we knew this would be a difficult game, Nick. And I think the Spartans are going to be in for a 4-quarter battle.
Oh, for sure. As they trail by 7 right now, with 14 seconds to go. They're just waiting for Cardoza Chicas to get his holder out there. There he goes. They've blocked one already. That one they did not, and it goes through the uprights for one more point. So 8-point difference right now with 14 seconds left to go in the first half. Spartan 17, Wheeling 25. This is the NAL YouTube channel.
Remember, Colorado. And also remember, fans, after the game, 30 minutes, you guys can hang out with the kids. You take photos with your favorite Spartans player. Let's go, Spartans!
Cardozo Chicas kicks the football off, picked up in the end zone and brought out to the 5-10. Gets over to the sideline and forced out of bounds.
That's Craig Dent Jr. with the football, and he took a hard shot. Myron Mounds also kind of limping off the field.
Covered by the return team. First down, Colorado.
Seconds to go.
6 seconds remain. Got enough time maybe for a couple shots at the end zone, I would think.
Yeah, I think you got one shot, maybe two. But yeah, you also have the option of maybe throwing the ball 20 yards downfield, calling timeout, and setting up Luis Feria, if that's open. We'll see what
Trail by 8, I would think they're going to go for the big shot right now.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. If it's there, that's what you're doing.
Sale drops back, looking to the right side, rolling right. Heaves it downfield towards the end zone and over all the players over there trying to catch it. Newbold, the intended target.
And, yeah, not quite enough time for that second shot, Nick.
They tried, so they trail by 8. They'll get the football back. We'll be back here in a little bit on the NAL YouTube channel.
You guys played in the first game of the regular season. Talk about your adjustments and what are you going to do at halftime?
They're much more improved than the last time we saw them, so we'll just go in, talk, and get everything straightened out.
And this segment is presented to you by Flanagan Law Firm here in Colorado. Coach, big game. Obviously, it's a big game in the standings. Again, your message at halftime, these guys came out to play, and so did your guys come out. Again, what are you going to do to make some adjustments?
It's a nice thing about arena ball. It's ride the wave, and we'll make plays and hopefully come out on top in the second half.
Good luck in the second half, Coach. All right, everybody, right now, I want to direct your attention down to the middle of the field for your Colorado Spartans dancing team. cherry cream dance performance. Let's go, Spartans!
You'll be right back on my head too. big Colorado Spartans. Awesome stuff. Cherry Creek Dance Team. Let's go, Spartans. Now, everything what you've been waiting for right now, the tennis drop ball right now starts right now. I'm going to hand this over to Tony Thompson, the owner of your Colorado Spartans.
Come on out, come on out. All right, so everybody get your tennis balls out. Do not throw them yet. Do not throw them yet. Hey, girls, lead them this way. This way, little dancers. This direction.
Give me the green light. Give me just one night.
Okay, so we're gonna put a sign out in the middle of the field. Dewan? We're gonna put a sign out in the middle of the field. Tonight we have 15 prizes you could actually win. We have $2,500 worth of prizes that you can win tonight. And so, main event. Oh, what are they gonna win if they win main event? What are they gonna win?
You're gonna win an all-you-can-play experience that's worth $250. That's valid at any of our 4 locations here in Colorado.
And then at Service Master DSI, they have a $200 gift certificate or gift basket. Rhonda, what are they going to win?
Yes, it's a $200 gift basket that has a $100 Visa card in it and some other goodies.
All right, I'm with Hot Works Lakewood, and you're gonna win 1 month free membership with your 24/7 infrared sauna in Lakewood.
And I'm with Bounce Empire, the world's largest indoor inflatable amusement park, right here, just north of Denver. Boom. And you're going to win 2 ultimate bounce passes.
Thank you, thank you. We got Texas Roadhouse. They're a brand new corporate partner of ours. What are they going to win with Texas Roadhouse?
You're going to get a gift basket for a dinner to 2 with some goodies from Roadhouse.
And then lastly, we have Faded Barbershop. What are they going to win if they land on your prize?
We've got 2 $50 gift cards to give away tonight.
All right, so this is all presented by Pride Roofing. So tonight, there's a sign in the very middle of the field. So kids, you have to aim for that middle sign, and we're gonna pick the winners. We're gonna give you 60 seconds. Aim carefully. Everybody else is gonna wanna get off the field. All right, you can start throwing in 3, 2, 1.
Red light, green light.
Some t-shirts presented by Pride Roofing. Get loud if you want a t-shirt.
Give me the green light.
Roofing and Construction right now. Give these guys a call, 720-552-3321. They're also located in Wyoming. Give them a call at 307-277-4441 for all your roofing, siding, windows, and seamless gutters. One more time, 720-552-3321. They're located in Wyoming at 307-277-4441 for all your roofing, siding, windows, your seamless gutters. Go with the pros. Don't mess around. Go with someone that is trusted in the Mile High City and in Wyoming. Tony Thompson will announce the winners here real soon. Thank you guys so much. This was a crazy halftime. Spartans, we have a lot to cover next half. Let's hear our support. Can I hear it? Yeah. I'm sorry, can I hear a hell yeah? Let's go, Spartans! I'm passing it over to Tony Thompson, the owner of your Spartans now.
You could head out. Okay, if your tennis balls have these numbers on them, meet us down in this entrance right down here. Ball number 98, you won $200 to main event. Ball 53 and 26, you won 2 unlimited bounce passes to Bounce Empire. Ball number 19, you won a $200 gift basket by Service Master DSI. 57 and 75, you won 2 unlimited bounce passes to Bounce Empire. 75, 68, and 89. You won the gift bags to Texas Roadhouse. 27 and 22. You won $50 to Faded Barbershop. We also had 4 free burritos by Renegade Burrito. 94, 93, 11, and 18. If you heard your number called, come down to this entrance over here.
So we sit here separated by only 8 points. Miners coming out, they will kick off from right to left. Spartans will settle themselves from left to right.
Well, and I think it's a big opening drive for Andre Sell and the offense. I think they need to get some points because, West Virginia has 25 points already, in the first half. The Spartans are going to have to score to win this football game. Looks like they may have to score in the 40s or even 50s to take this one home.
Newbold and Dent will be the deep men for the Spartans. Dent will be the more shallow of the two. Newbold backing himself up. Finally, Cardoza Chicas is ready. The officials blow the whistle.
Thanks for being with us on the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying another great night of National Arena League football. here on the NAL YouTube network.
Low line drive over Dent's head to Newbold. He fields it at the 3. Cuts to the right. Trying to get to the sideline. Gets around a couple tacklers. Has a block right there by Hall. High steps his way to the 20, across the 25, and brought down shy of the Wheeling 20. That was some great protection right there.
Great individual effort by Stephen Newbold Jr. He was electric. He completely reversed his field, and a great block, to spring him for an extra 15 yards. Great field position, Nick, to start the second half.
Woodley going off. Got up a little slow.
I believe he was one of the guys who threw that block, and boy, that was a big collision, Nick. Many big collisions in the National Arena League.
First down and 10, the ball placed at the 22 of the Miners. Mosby in there for Woodley. Newbold and Dent on the right side. Ferreira in the backfield. Sale, quick pass to the near side is complete.
He's got Craig Dent Jr. right over there on the right sideline. Checked into the boards, and a nice first down gain of about 4 or 5 yards, about 4.5 yards. Second down, a little over 5.
Spartans seem to be moving the ball a little bit quicker right now. We'll see how this works out. Motion man handoff to Dent. Dent around the left side and is thrown into the boards after he gets across the 20.
That's a big, big shot right there. Great play, great tackle on the play by the Wheeling Miners defense.
Pickup of about 3 more. Balls at the 16. Third down and about 4. Long 5, short 4. Let me try that again. Short 5, long 4. There we go. Sale, empty backfield. Pass is complete on the far side, and Mosby's forced out of bounds after making the catch. Depends on the spot whether or not they'll give him the first down.
It does look like they are going to give him the first down. Nice throw by Andre Sale. Nice catch by Mosby. First down, Colorado Spartans. As the Miners, for whatever reason, having some complaint. And you're going to hear this in the National Arena League. A lot of chopping it up with the referee, but to no avail. First down, Colorado Spartans. Travion Mosby in the game at wide receiver.
He hasn't come out yet.
No, he's replacing. Oh, he's actually a third wide receiver.
He's in there for Woodley right now.
Yeah, for Woodley.
Sale to the right, now back to the left. Pass complete to Rosario at the 5. Forces his way to the end zone. Touchdown!
You weren't going to stop that battering ram, Nick. He lowered his shoulder about the 2-yard line and absolutely ran over the defender. And that one makes this a 25-23 football game. And I think you have to go for 2.
Rosario was not going to be denied that time. He made sure to get that shoulder down and get into the end zone. Spartans have not brought on their kicker. So it looks like they will keep the offense out there and try and tie this game up.
Sure, I mean, you're down 2. I mean, you probably want to go for 2. I agree with you. I mean, you don't want to chase points. I know it's early in the second half, but I think that's what the playbook says. Go for 2.
Sale will have all his receivers to the right side except for Rosario. Sale drops back, rolling right into the end zone, and officials will say incomplete. So no good on the PAT. Spartans trail by 12. Not that that can't be made up, as Rosario has a deuce last week and this week.
Spartans trail by 2, not 12. 25-23.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you may have said 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the Spartans down 25-23. I think it was. I mean, would you have gone for the extra point on that one? Oh, this is the Spartans NAL YouTube network.
And for long-term financial success, our proactive tax planning strategies help you optimize your tax position year-round. But we're more than just taxes. Aragon Tax Return Services also offers comprehensive bookkeeping, accounting, and and payroll services, freeing up your time to focus on what you do best, growing your business. Stop juggling finances and start maximizing your potential. Reach out to Aragon Tax Return Services today for a complimentary quote. Let's build a financially sound future for your business. An official partner of your Colorado Spartans.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Coliseum. 23-25 in favor of the Miners. Ferreira preparing himself for the kickoff. And towards the uprights it goes again, but not quite enough. Didn't have enough tilt on it, so Flowers will watch it go out into the crowd, and it'll be a touchback.
He needed to have that Tiger Woods draw a little bit. He didn't. Enough, but hey, still, you know, a tight football game. Spartans right back in it. It's anybody's game, 25-23 Wheeling.
And it was a quick offensive flow too. So they chipped away real quick. There was no penalties. There was no stalling. They knew what they were doing. They had their coach. You know, they had the talk at halftime, which obviously seems to have put some kind of fire in them.
Yeah, well, it was a smooth drive, and it was the way you come out of halftime. Good job by Coach Payne.
Russell drops back over the middle, passes, intercepted off the hands. Gandy trying to cut it back towards the far sideline. He goes through one defender and is brought down behind by another.
Hey, that's a big play, big turnover. Aces Gandy. You know, a little bit of good fortune, a deflection on the play. Gandy very alert, and you see him right off the deflection, makes a nice run back. He takes a big hit on the play.
Nothing better than a little look what I found, Ma.
Yeah, hey, first down, Colorado Spartans.
And so here we go again, like we talked about. Take advantage of the opportunities the opposition gives you. You have a chance to take a lead or take the lead back now. 1st and 10, ball spotted on your 23-yard line.
Oh, this is where you got to take advantage of your opponent's mistakes.
1st down and 10 from the 23. Speed guys will be on the right side.
Sale just was on the field.
Sale to the right side. Passes complete to Dent. Dent at the 10. Forced out of bounds right there.
Well, and I think Sale's starting to find his rhythm. You know, you see the offense. And let's face it, you know, the guy had 3 weeks off. We mentioned it several times. You don't just get right back in the rhythm, right? I mean, it's one thing to do it in practice, whole nother thing to do it in the game with live bullets.
1st and goal for the Spartans. So they're looking to reclaim the lead they haven't had since the first quarter. Speed guys will be deep, one on each side.
Again, you know, anytime you're by the 10-yard line, you should expect Alexis Rosario.
And out to Rosario to the right side. Tries to cut it back up along the numbers. Still going on his feet and brought down shy of the goal line.
What a bull, all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that's why you give him the ball. I mean, this guy's your most effective player inside the 10. Don't be fancy. I do what the Miners have done and run the tight formation. Hand the ball to your battering ram. They haven't proved they can stop him yet.
2nd and goal. Ball is at the 2. Spartans trying to reclaim the lead right now. They'll have Rosario in the backfield with him. Dent takes off. Direct snap to Rosario. Rosario along the hash marks, spins and can't be able to get any further. He'll be brought down at the 5.
Well, I think Rosario ran the wrong way. And one of the linemen, I believe that is a little bit slow, a little limp. Is that 73 or 70? Got up limping after the play. 73 would be Anthony Wilson. He's hobbling out there a little bit.
3rd down and goal from the 4.
It's a big play right here.
Rosario takes off. Sale drops back, looking right, rolls right, looking downfield. In the back of the end zone and too high. Intended for Mosby.
You know, one thing, you know, I would expect Khalil Trotman, you know, I don't see why you don't run him in there inside the 10-yard line. You know, he was very effective, you know, during the 3 games from Andre Sales. You know, I understand, you know, if you don't have if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have any. But in this case, I think you still don't, you know, take Khalil Trotman completely out of the game plan, especially in down and distance in this nature. You're inside the 5-yard line.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 1. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. The down counts. The result of the play is 4th down.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
So Mosby comes out, Trotman comes in.
And you know, Coach Payne has got to get these guys, you know, under control. Byron Cooper out talking about people, you know, talking to people about, are they going to bring Ferry into the game? It's 3rd down,
Yeah, it looks
isn't
like
it?
Ferraria's coming in.
Okay, and they moved the yard down marker to 4th down. Luis Feria trying to give the Spartans the lead. Oh boy, they have tremendous confidence in Feria, who's been on a good streak. This is a tough kick, though, 35 yards. And, you know, it's right in the middle of the field. Boy, I'll tell you what, man, this guy's from Brazil. He's extremely accurate. He's definitely shored up the kicking game.
It's about a 30-yard kick. High snap, brought down. Kick is up.
But I think you got it.
And it is good.
It's good.
3 more points added to the Spartans. They take the lead 26-25 with 7:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. This is the NAL Network.
Throwing out some T-shirts. Get your hands ready. Get your hands ready. Hey. Hey. Here we go. In your Colorado Spartans dancing team.
– 26-25, 7:36 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
These guys call 303-217-7703. Silco Asphalt Repair Striping. They are your best in the business in the Mile High City. Go with the pros. Go with paving. In-flight paving.
Waiting for the truck to get off the field. They did a little T-shirt toss. So now they're casually coming off the field.
It's after Birdies located at the Gatsby Social Club, located at 1612 Wasn't Street, Denver, Colorado. And one more round of applause.
You know, this has been a very well-played football game, Nick. It's still anybody's ball game. Midway through the 3rd quarter, 26-25 Spartans. And, you know, we'll see. I think this is going to bring out the best in both teams as we head down the stretch. You definitely don't want to take any personal fouls, any kind of stupid penalties. I mean, it's just such a close game. The littlest things can make a big difference in a game like this.
Flowers sets himself up in the back of the end zone. Isaiah Robinson will be the shallow deep man. Ferraria ready to go. Has already 1 deuce on the day, 2 on the season. Kickoff on its way. Hooking again. That'll hook too far, though, and go into the crowd. That'll be good for a Miners touchback.
Well, you know, you want the deuce, but the next best thing is the touchback, Nick.
First down, Wheeling.
And the Miners will take over at the 20-yard line.
See if the Spartans can make another stop here. Interception last time to end the Miners' offensive run.
Grant Russell, still the quarterback for the Wheeling Miners.
Speedman will be on the right side. Drop back, looks pressure coming, has to get rid of the football quickly. The receiver was in the area, and that'll be incomplete.
Grant Russell slow to get up, a big hit by Corey Henry, and I'm surprised. I thought they might throw the flag, Nick. Henry put a lick on him. Corey Henry's a big man. You don't want to take too many shots from that dude.
No, I would run away from him too.
Yeah.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. No penalty for grounding. He was out of the pocket, and there was a receiver in the area. Once again, the speedman will be, actually one will be
here in that
slot.
Incompletion, Nick.
Low snap. Russell will go down. Sack.
Byron Cooper, man, and he was shot out of a cannon right through the A-gap. No chance for Russell. You know, Grant Russell's a good quarterback, Nick, but he absolutely had no chance on that one. What a play by Byron Cooper, and the first real big play by the Spartans defensive line.
Absolutely eaten alive in that play.
Sets up third and about 19.
Third and long for the Miners. The Spartans looking way more alive now. Low snap, bobbled, and almost hit.
Deflected.
In the air, incomplete. Hall tried to make the diving interception, but it was thrown just a little too weakly.
Well, and once again, Corey Henry got his hand on the football, and it wasn't thrown weakly. It was Corey Henry deflecting the ball. Great play once again. Back-to-back great plays by Henry. Setting up 4th and 19, and I'm not sure if you won't see the kicker, Jonathan Cardozo-Chicas, but I think you are. They're going to bring out Chicas to attempt an extremely long field goal. And, he has the leg to do it, but this is maybe a 10% probability. Isaiah Hall back. Yeah, with the goalpost, it's about a 50-yard attempt.
42-43.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you count the 10 yards to the
end zone's
goalpost.
not 10 yards, though.
Yeah, probably 50
about
yards.
8.
Yeah, about 8 yards. About 51-yard attempt right here, and there's a penalty flag.
Delay a game.
Delay a game, and boy, that didn't make it any.
Offense, number 24. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
It's almost this is like the NAL version of the punt.
They're sticking with their guns.
Javier Mosby, inciting the crowd. Isaiah Hall back deep. Looks like he aces Gandy over
out there too.
Gandy. They have got a lot of triangle with the deep man Isaiah Hall.
High snap. Kick is on its way. Low line drive. Gandy picks it up at the 3.
This will be number 6.
Has a couple blockers, comes to the near side. Following this blocker, gets across the 25 and forced out of bounds about the 21.
Well, great run. He did exactly what you said. He followed his blocking, zigzagged across the field, and he went north-south. I like that. Got a lot of dancing around east-west, straight up the field. Great return, setting up great field position for the Spartans.
Officially out of bounds at the 22. 4:02 left to go here in the third quarter.
26-25 Spartans over the Wheeling Miners.
Spartans offense taking over. Woodley back in there.
That's a good sign. That guy's a real big target. A lot of one-on-one balls that you can 50-50 balls you can throw to that guy, and he's going to come down with a lot of them.
Sail off to the fake handoffs to the end zone. Open receiver. Oh, he couldn't bring it in.
Is everyone okay?
We're going to make sure Dent's okay.
Whoa, man. Whoa, Craig Dent Jr. went over the boards. A lot of guys went over the boards, and a great play, great play. Even the Miners, hey, man, decent sportsmanship by the Miners. Great play by Craig Dent Jr. What an effort. Here's the replay on that one. Double play fake by Sale. And boy, man, I think he probably needed to let that go a little earlier. He needed to let go of that a little earlier. He kind of bent out to drive right up against the boards. But a nice play by the Spartans. Great play by the Willie Miners as well. What an intense, well-played football game, Nick.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. Denton Newbold will be the Speed Demons as they take off. Fake handoff, pitch to Woodley is complete across the 20-15 and tackled down right around the 1st down marker. We'll see where the official gives him.
Nope, they're going to give him 3rd and inches. I'd have to say that's a poor spot, but I think you're going to be looking, and this may not be something that anybody wants to hear, but I don't want him seeing him to run that wildcat formation with Rosario. Hand him the football if you're going to hand it to him.
Well, the official just moved the down marker and it
moved it back about a yard.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
Hand off to Rosario. Rosario bullies his way through the line, and he'll have the 1st down.
And that's just a big power run, a bull run by Rosario, giving up his body, sacrificing himself for the 1st down. As we had under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, we expected a close football game, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Waiting for the chains to move the ball.
Spartans' next home game versus the Omaha Beef, May 31st. Join all the action. Get your tickets at access.com.
Sale ready to go. Handoff. Newbold looked like he was going to throw it. Gets across the 10 and shoved down around the 5.
Well, he was pushed in the back by number 22, Brandon Munoz. And it looks like
we have a couple players down, maybe.
We got a couple players down. We've got a guy down for the Willie Miners that I can't see by the boards. Is that a Spartan or a Miner player?
It was a Miner.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was quite a collision. And it looks like it's number 20, Dante Mason. And I think he just, when you hit this cement underneath this carpet, I just think it hurts no matter what. And I think you're going to get a lot of reactions like that. You're not sure, but it always is a little serious, I think, when you hit the turf this hard.
Officials call for an official timeout, so we'll step away for just a moment. This is the NAL YouTube channel. Miners breaking their huddle. Spartans just about set up offensively. They're not putting their guys where they need to quite yet, waiting for the Miners to line up first.
Referee just getting ready to start the action here in about 30 seconds.
Minute 12 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and short.
The referee's waiting for something. I don't know if he's looking at the time or what exactly is going on.
Looks like Wheeling was trying to figure out who they wanted to bring back in, I guess.
Yeah, so they're changing personnel. And they're bringing in a real big guy, man. Boy, if I didn't know any better, man, you'd look like Wheeling was getting ready to try and run the football out of its own goal line.
Running a Wildcat. Rosario will be under center. Sale will be spread out left. Rosario keeps the football, tries to run it, cuts back along the hash marks into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, what a play by Alexis Rosario. And he's just such a weapon inside the 10-yard line. I almost feel you're doing a disservice to the guys by not just giving them the football almost every time you're inside the 5-yard line.
Sale doing what he needed to do to sell that route, too.
Yeah.
Making sure that they bid on it.
Incredible, incredible play as the Spartans go up 32-25 with the extra point pending from Luis Feria.
Ferreira gets himself set. Newbold takes the snap, and he'll run it. Run it to the right side, jumps, throws it into the end zone, and it's complete. No, it's incomplete, they're saying. Flag comes flying in after the play. Cooper's trying to sell he caught the football.
Let's see,
I wonder if they're going to be.
This one's going to have to be sorted out.
Might be an illegal forward pass, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Also, possibly illegal formation. We'll see. This could be a number of things. He could have.
Illegal forward pass by the offense. The passer was beyond the line of scrimmage at the time the ball was released. That penalty is declined because the ruling on the field is the pass was incomplete. The try is no good.
We're going to take a break here on the Spartans NAL YouTube network.
Achieve your home ownership goals. The best way to get in touch with us would be to visit our website at peakhomeloans.com or give us a call directly at 720-706-4663.
Ferreira ready to go. Flowers in the back of the end zone. Kick on its way.
That looks good.
Kicking again.
I think you.
That's
Oh
not
boy,
enough.
just
Flowers
short.
picks it up in the back of the end zone, brings it out to the 10. Double steps before he goes back towards the right side and forced out of bounds right around the 20, and a flag came flying in after the play.
We'll see. It looks like they may have a penalty on number 1 is Isaiah Robinson. Let's see what the call is by the referee.
Hey, everybody, I want to get your attention to the end zone over here for your Colorado Spartans dancing team.
Timeout on the field. End of the quarter. Media.
Wheeling. The ball will be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and we'll step away for just a moment.
It's the end of the third quarter with the score Colorado 32, Wheeling 25.
of applause for your Colorado Spartans fancy team. Let's go, Spartans!
Wheeling Miners take over the football at their own 7 after the holding penalty on the kick return.
Big defensive series for your Colorado Spartans right now. One-score game going into the fourth quarter. Kind of what we thought as Grant Russell takes over, trying to lead the Miners to a tying or potentially leading score.
Russell will have a running back to his left. Fake the handoff, and then they give the handoff. Cross, and pick up maybe a yard, as that didn't go very well when they're trying to get to
tackle
Hargrove.
by Aces Candy. Nice solid tackle for no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Wheeling Miners. Great play by Gandy.
The handoff just looked completely botched. Neither guy really knew who was supposed to take the football for a moment.
Yeah, definite confusion in the Miners' backfield. Spartans good fortune, but still a great play by Gandy.
Hargrove will be on the left side of Russell this time. Low snap. Drops back, rolling right, looks right, batted down.
Well, and that's number 90, Jack Robinson, a guy you said earlier, kind of had to step up from the United States Marine Corps. And boy, I thought he might snag that one, man, but a great play by Robinson, setting up 3rd and 10.
After the incompletion, it's 3rd down. Spartans defense looking much stronger this time than they did in the first half.
Yeah, over the last probably 5-10 minutes of play, Spartans defense in the last 2-3 drives, much better.
Russell takes the snap, has pressure coming, throws the ball up, has Isaiah Hall right there, and intercepted at the 14. Isaiah coming back north, spins out of a tackle, he's at the 25, coming to the near side, brought down at the 15 of the Miners.
Yeah, Isaiah Hall right there. And that looked like a fair catch. That looked like a punt. And he caught the ball and ran the ball. That's what he does. He's your return man for your Spartans. And you can see the explosiveness. About a 25-yard return. Great play by Isaiah Hall.
So once again, the Spartans making a tough defensive stand as they take the football away and give their offense very short field. Ball spotted at the 16.
Well, you're up by 7, 13 minutes to go in the game, a little over 13 and a half minutes. This is the kind of time where you have to put your opponent away. Take this ball and take it to 16 yards and get it in the end zone. And I would be, as this game gets closer and closer to the end, I think you're going to see the ball in the hands of number 4, Alexis Rosario, more and more.
Handoff to Newbold. Newbold around the right side, goes up the hash marks. Stopped after he crossed the 15.
Well, it looked like it might be a big play, but you know what? The hole closed quickly. Good defense by the Wheeling Miners, setting up 2nd down and about 8. They give him a gain of 2, Nick.
Spartans looking good. Again, up by 7. Looking to increase their lead here. As this has been a very tough fought game so far.
Woodley and Dent and Newbold all to the left.
Sale drops back, fakes the throw, and throws it to Rosario, who catches it at the sideline and goes up to the 10-yard line and sucks that football back in after he dropped it.
Well, you talk about making something out of nothing. There was nothing there, and he still drove forward for about a 3.5, 4-yard gain. They're going to move him back a little bit. I don't like that spot, Nick. I think he was actually closer to the 10-yard line. But, hey, they're going to set it at about the 12, setting up 2nd down.
6.
2nd and 6.
Sale had pressure coming behind him,
It's
too.
3rd down. I think it's 3rd down.
Yeah, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, it's 3rd down. Once again, the guy running the chain is not into the game.
Sale drops back, has nobody behind him. Throws it towards the end zone. Woodley intercepted at the 1.
Well, and that's a big turnover.
Javon Johnson with the interception at the goal line. And the officials will say it was a
Is that
touchback.
number 0 or number 1?
It was 0.
Number 0. Okay, that is Javon Johnson. And boy, I'll tell you what, he tried to force that ball. Woodley was covered. He tried to throw the ball up, kind of a jump ball, and he paid for it. Big turnover by Wheeling. This game not anywhere near finished yet.
He was down in the end zone. The result of the play is a touchback. First down.
The touchback, and give the ball, I believe it'll go out to the 5-yard line.
Coach is looking to challenge the spot, and looks like he's debating.
Was he challenging the interception or the spot? I mean, are you going to challenge it
You can't
for
challenge
4
the
yards?
interception. That was a completion.
I don't think you challenge it for 4 yards. I mean, you know, the ball's at the 5-yard line. What are you going to gain? No, keep your challenge. Good call not to challenge the play.
1st and 10 from the 5. Russell, quarterback draw, goes up to the 5 and takes a hard hit at the 7.
Aces Gandy made him pay. Great form tackle. And I'll tell you what, man, Grant Russell, he's not going to call that play too many more times if he keeps taking licks like that. 2nd down and 7. And that looked like it could be a bigger play. Great play by Aces Gandy. He has really played a solid game for your Colorado Spartans tonight.
Motion men take off, hand off to Hargrove. Hargrove cuts back, staying along the hash marks, and is tackled just shy of the 15. And it looks like Russell's hurt. Is that Russell?
A lot of talent. Yeah, it is. It is definitely Grant Russell down. You know, he took a couple shots early. It looks like his right hand, I can see him trying to kind of squeeze it. And, you know, you don't want to give it away, right? Yeah, especially in this kind of a game with the pavement and the pain you take on these hits. But it looks like he's kind of moving around his right hand. We'll see if that affects his throw. But right now, 3rd and short yardage. 3rd and 2 for the Wheeling Miners.
Russell ready to go. Sends his motion men. Hands the ball off to Hargrove. Hargrove still can't go any further. Gets tackled right back at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's Byron Cooper, and you know what? He beat his man. He was in the backfield almost when the handoff was made. And once again, a sure tackle, a loss of about 2 yards. Oh, no, it's a loss of about a half yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 2, and this very well may be the biggest play in the ball game up to this point.
Spartans will have short field if they can make a stop here. And you got to wonder why they wouldn't line up for that successful quarterback sneak that they've been doing running all day.
Yeah, I think with 2 yards to go, I agree with you, but I think they may be a little bit more.
Up the middle, untouched, ball is in the air. Hall's over there again, and Isaiah Hall breaks the play up.
Well, what a play by Isaiah Hall. You can't play it any better. I thought he might have been beat, and he made up ground in the air, spun all the way around. Watch the replay on this one, Nick, and you're going to see pure athleticism by Isaiah Hall, number 21.
As we have a penalty marker on the field after the play.
We'll see. I think he might have an unsportsmanlike of some type on the Wheeling Miners. Obviously notably upset. I think the receiver thought he was interfered with during the play.
Is an incomplete pass, turnover on downs. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct by the defense, number 21. That penalty will be enforced 15 yards from the previous spot. The result is a first down for Colorado.
No, it was on the Wheeling Miners.
No, it was on the defense.
Right. He miscalled it. It's on the Wheeling Miners. No,
because he pointed that way.
Yeah, I understand. Well, let's see.
Look where the
let's
football
see what's
is.
happened. Let's see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're moving the football back because it was on Hall.
Oh, okay. All right. So
they should be at the 16
no,
right
you're
now.
right. You're right. You're right. I'll tell you what. I didn't see Hall do anything.
He was taunting.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. That's a big penalty. You just negated your own 35-yard return. You got to be a professional in those situations.
1st and 10 from the Spartans 22. Hand off to Rosario through the right side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's as far as he'll get.
Well, big number 22, Brandon Munoz. That guy's a heck of a player, Nick, and he's been all over the field tonight for the Wheeling Miners.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. And like you said, that's a big kick in the gut right there, because you're looking at the 13-yard line, first and 10 from the 13. Now you're on the other side of the 25 again.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to the credit of the Spartans, there hasn't been a lot of those kind of penalties. That's why they're in the lead. But that was a big one. Let's see if they can overcome it, though, and pick up a much-needed 1st down.
Fake handoff of Sale, dumps it off to Newbold. Newbold off the fence and will be brought down after, again, no gain.
A lot of dancing, and sometimes your best move is just to put your head down and, you know, drive forward that 3 or 4 yards needed. We saw Rosario do that a number of times. Also, I don't understand getting away from Alexis Rosario, touching it early in the series. You know, you're bringing up 3rd and 10, big play for the Spartans right here.
Empty backfield, Rosario and Dent will be the motion men. They'll be in the slot.
4 receivers going out, and it looks like a timeout. Off the field, that we're in the end zone that should not have been on the field.
So we'll try this again, 3rd down and 10.
Empty backfield.
Sale fakes, pumps once, over the middle, has Rosario complete for the 1st down. It depends on what kind of forward progress they give him, maybe a yard.
Oh, no,
but he gets the 1st down.
He got it easy. Nice play by Sale. He pump faked the ball, and it allowed Rosario time on a scramble route to cross the field. He threw across his body, too, and just gunned it. Nice play by Andre Sale. 1st down, Colorado Spartans.
7:50 left to go in the game. Wheeling trails by 7 as Colorado continues to move the football. They're up 32-25. Both teams, all 3 timeouts remain.
This one nowhere near finished, but you know, this is a big drive for the Spartans. You got to put this in the end zone.
Fakes the handoff to Rosario. Over to Woodley. Woodley climbs the ladder, can't bring it down. He had Munoz coming at him.
Well, let me tell you, I have a lot of respect from Brandon Munoz. He's hit everything that's moved tonight. And, you know, he's a big, big dude. This guy's hard to block. 2nd down, and I'll tell you what, man, I'm going to look for Stephen Newbold Jr. He's had a couple big plays, and I think you're going to look for him or also maybe Lizette Woodley in a one-on-one.
Empty backfield, Newbold and Dent, the deep men. They take off. Sale, quick pass to Rosario is complete. Gets to the 10 and stretches as far as he can. Ball is at the 7.
They're moving it back to.
They're moving it back to the 9.
About the 9-yard line. That's the 2nd time. It's been a very questionable spot. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 for the Spartans. Nice throw by Andre Sale. He's looked a lot better in the 2nd half, as has the offense.
You know, a lot more in sync at this point, and they need that to continue to build on this lead.
Third down, big play right here.
Sale
Just
has
a little
Rosario
over
with
6 minutes to go.
Sale has Rosario with him. Hand out to Rosario, cuts back towards the middle of the field, and will be brought down back to the line of scrimmage.
And, you know, I think you have to go for it here. Even though it's 4th down, yes, you have Luis Feria, but, you know, you got to play to win sometimes. I think you go for this. And now he's bringing in Luis Feria. Coach Payne going for a 2-score lead. What are your thoughts on this?
Your points are of a premium right now. If you can get any, get them. And,
okay.
Yeah, the offense is still trying to get fully in sync. If you have a kicker that can make it, go for it. But again, that penalty to end the series doesn't help the Spartans either.
No.
Ferraria's kick.
And it's good. And I'll tell you what, 35-25. Coach Payne taking the sure points. I can't argue with him. I'm just not sure. You know, I'm hoping the Spartans can hold this lead. It's been a very close football game.
5:11 left. We'll take a break.
Each other to midfield, and then they got to swap, and then the wives will have to push the husbands back through the end zone. Careful on the dasher walls. The winner of this, yep, they're going to go to the middle of the black box there, yep. And then they're going to swap in the box and then finish through me. Winner's going to win a $100 gift certificate. All right, you ready? You ready? All right, ready? Ready, set, go!
$5:11 to go in the fourth quarter. 10 points separate these two teams. Colorado just coming off of a field goal. Wheeling coming out trying to figure their offense out now after a solid first half.
Well, next Spartans home game, May 31st versus the Omaha Beef. You know, the standings are real close. The Spartans need this game to move to 5-2, Nick, and put themselves firmly in the playoff chase.
Yeah, it seems so early, but it's time to start talking about the playoffs, and so the Spartans forgot which side they're lining up on.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I was confused too.
I was like, what's going on?
I was like, wait a minute, I thought they were.
I think Luis Ferreira actually likes that side of the field a little better for these deuce opportunities. He was maybe trying to hope that the referees forgot which side of the field they were on, but they did not.
No.
So we'll regroup.
They're going to switch it around. Flowers is going to make his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have anything wrapped up by any means if you're the Spartans at this point. You know, you saw the Columbus Lions throw a touchdown with, about 30 seconds to go last week to pull within 5 points or 4 points. You do not want to let that happen again. Big series again for the defense. Exciting arena action.
Ferreira gets kick up and off of the scoreboard.
So that's going to come out to the 20-yard line. That'll be a touchback. Dead ball. First down, Willie Miners.
That one wasn't as good of a kick as he's been doing. That was straight up and down and spinning. I don't know if that was because it was off the scoreboard.
Yeah, you never know what these guys are trying to do. I mean, you would hope they're always trying to get a deuce. But, there may have been another kind of kick called for coverage purposes. You're up by 10. You may be trying to get these guys pinned back. But whatever they called did not work out. 1st and 10, Wheeling.
Miners from their own 20. Russell will have an empty backfield with him. Low snap, quick pass. Batted down again.
Nice play, Jack Robinson. That's his second deflection of the night. And, that guy's been getting his hands up. They always say if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up.
Yep.
He's done just that.
Second down and 10. And Miners got a little bit of an early start there.
Yeah, I think the center forgot the snap count. A couple guys took off way before.
Offense, number 65. It's a 5-yard penalty. It remains second down.
McLean to Jua. The lineman that got a little bit of a head start.
You should see Corey Henry, Jack Robinson, Sam Hammond, really, really pin their ears back. Once again, Logan Stewart not in the game.
Russell looking around, pressure coming,
See ya.
sacked.
Oh boy!
At the 4.
I'll tell you what.
They come out with a football, but I don't think they're going to give it to him. And
No,
Russell
but
is hurt.
Let me tell you this right now. Grant Russell is down, and his ribs took a beating. His ribs were just punished. I'm sure this guy's got some trouble breathing right now. Let's hope that we get some people out there to administer him, because he got pounded by Sam Hammond.
Yeah, there were 2 large linemen that landed on him. So, well,
It's 3rd and 27, and the Spartans with 4:09 remaining in the game. We're going to take a break on the NAL Network.
My name is Lian Tran. I am executive chef at NAFA. And we are located in Southwest Denver at 1195 South Federal Boulevard in Denver, Colorado. We have been open since September 2017 for about almost 7 years now. We open every day from Sunday to Thursday. We open 10 a.m. to midnight. On Friday and Saturday is our late night. We are open from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. the next day. At NAFA, we offer a lot of Vietnamese dishes. We are the heaven for those who are seeking genuine taste of Vietnam. One of many of our favorite dishes and popular dishes are the Stone Bowl Pho, which has been a hit. It's been viral over the past 2 years. So basically, we serve pho in a stone bowl. Fondue styles. Another popular dishes are the salad course rice plate, where we serve the pork chop, the pork spare ribs, also fried eggs, seasoned egg cake, and seasoned pork. We are the heaven for pho soup and boba milk tea. A perfect combination of 2 things in one place. It's one of our passion, you know. When you enjoy a dish here, we try to make a dish that is as the most authentic as we can. So if you dine in at NAFA, it's like the same food that you would dine in the middle of Saigon. It's the food that we've been eating and brought up by our moms, you know, it's the home cooking feelings. It's like when you come here, we welcome like one of our family members.
Grant Russell able to get up and walk off under his own power, so that in itself is a good sign. As we wait for, I believe it's JT Taylor.
JT Taylor will probably take over number 23. Yep, that is who is entering the game. Looks like another big guy, well over 6 feet tall, and we'll see what kind of quarterback he is here on the first play at 3rd and 27. Not exactly the down and distance you want to make your debut at, but hey, Spartans pass rush looking to come up big once again on 3rd down and 27.
Hargrove will be in the backfield with Taylor. Receivers take off, bobble the snap, drops it, and he's down. Manages to at least get back into the field of play. They'll put the ball around the 2-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th down in eternity.
Well, big Sam Hammond was there once again. It's 4th down and 28.5 yards to go. And it's going to take a miracle at this point with 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go. The window is slowly closing on the Willie Miners.
The thing about arena football is you can't close that. You can't say that window's closed too quickly because this game still moves at a fast pace.
Well, the clock's still running now, Nick, as we get to the 3-minute mark. It's a little different. I mean, you're looking at a kick here. I think you almost have to bring out your kicker at this point. Yeah, that's who they've got in the game. Number 24, Jonathan Cardozo-Chica is in, and this will be a 60-yard attempt. He's got about 3 feet. This is absolutely not going to be a field goal. This is basically a punt.
Hall and Mosby will be back to try and catch the football. Kick is, or the snap
blocked.
Batted down.
Blocked, and that ball went out of bounds. I think it hit off the board.
Pick it up off or at the 9.
Let's see what happens. Here's the referee. Let's see what the call is. It'll be the Spartans ball at the 9-yard line. The referee saying 1st down, Colorado Spartans. And I'll tell you what, Nick, with 2:28 to go, you want to get the ball in the end zone. I think a touchdown is pretty much the dagger at this point.
Officials are happy with the ball at the 9.
I'd like to give a big shout out to the Spartans defense. I believe they're pitching a shutout in the second half. I don't remember the Willie. The Willie Miners scored. Did they score in the early part of the second half? We'll have to check that out. But great job by the Spartans defense in the second half. Actually, a great overall team job, but this one isn't finished. You're right. 2:25 to go. We're winding down.
Hand off to Rosario. Spins out of a tackle. Comes back to the near side at the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Rosario.
Well, Rosario now just, kind of clowning. Spartans having a little fun. Celebration time. 41-25. And I'll tell you, man, but this is a big extra point. This makes it a 3-score game. It's just these little things, in all honesty. If you want to know, when you can start celebrating, it will be when Luis Feria makes this extra point. Is 2 minutes to go. They're not going to score 3 times. The Miners are not. Big extra point by Luis Feria.
Snap is down. And
another fake.
He's going to try to do it himself. Throws to the big man. But incomplete.
See, I completely disagree with that call. I mean, yeah, I understand you're winning the game. You probably will win this game. Kick the extra point. I mean, that's just basic math there. You're up by 2 scores. You just need 1 point to make it a 3-score game. Hey, kick the easy extra point. That's just too cute for me.
Shea Robinson Sr., the intended receiver, the big man.
And hey, I understand I'm nitpicking. Great job by the Spartans. Great job by Coach Payne. But hey, man, no, read the room. You're up by 2. Kick the extra point. Make it a 3-score game. That's a no-brainer.
Hope to see everybody tonight. Also, make sure after the game you are welcome to come down and meet your favorite Spartans player.
This time they remember to go to the right side of the field.
Well, it is getting to be about that time for our offensive and defensive players of the game. You've got several candidates. Nick, go ahead and give me your offensive player of the game.
I'm thinking Jack Robinson and Alexis Rosario.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can definitely say that Alexis Rosario is a unanimous choice because he is my offensive player of the game. I will say that the Aces Candy has just been all over this football field. Robinson with a couple deflections.
Robinson's had big deflections, though. Gandy's just been making tackles.
No big deal. We'll go ahead and give it to Jack Robinson. And, I'm sorry, who was your offensive player of the
Rosario.
game? Rosario. Alexis Rosario, I think he's your overall player of the game. And really, at this point, he might be the most important player on this football team.
Ferreira prepares for the kickoff. Flowers in the end zone.
Now with the 2-score game, this game is not over at this point now. Nice kickoff by Luis. That will go into the end zone.
Flowers tried to field it.
Didn't get a lot of help from the Spartans bench on that one. And Flowers probably better off not fielding it. That'll bring the ball out. I believe this one will see where they spot this one.
It's touched by the return team prior to going on.
So they're going to bring it all the way back to the 5-yard line.
And again, there's another mistake from the Miners costing them.
Yeah, if he would have touched that, it would go out to the 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just, again, these little mistakes. And the Spartans, I will say, have kind of cut out a lot of the penalties and things in the second half. So hope they stay disciplined. And again, last week they were beaten by a deep ball in this situation. It kind of brought the Lions to within 4. Let's hope they hold the Miners in this situation.
Swing pass is complete on the far side. I believe that's Alex Coleman.
Miners all 3 timeouts, minute 54 to go.
JT Taylor remains in there at quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see Russell anymore in this game. That guy took a lot of big shots, and that final one, I think, put him out for the game.
Taylor, quick pass to the near side, incomplete.
Oh, Travion Mosby almost had the interception, Nick, on the deflection. That ball was there, and it was dropped by Isaiah Robinson. He dropped the ball. second and 10, or third down and 1 yard to go. Big tackle by Byron Cooper on JT Taylor. First down for the Miners. They're in the hurry up as we head down close to the 1 minute warning.
And
that
we
will
won't get
be
there.
the 1 minute warning.
So Miners won't be able to run a play. 1 minute warning. We'll step away for just a moment. This is the NAL YouTube channel.
Everybody, real quick, I want to give a big round of applause to all of our first responders and military night tonight. If you are here and you're a first responder, please stand up, and we're going to give you guys a big Colorado Spartans hug. Come on, stand up. Who's a first responder? Military. I want to see you. I can't see you. Thank you so much. We're doing a little competition here right now, presented to you by Main Event. It's a cornhole. Go ahead, Tony. Let's take it.
Real quick, this is for a $50 gift certificate to Main Event. This is Chris, and Chris is spending his birthday. He's turning 13 today with the Colorado Spartans. Give him a round of applause. On the count of 3, if we can say happy birthday, Chris. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Chris. All right, here we go. We got 4 chances to win $50. Come on, baby. Close, close. Come on.
Go, 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 go.
There you go. Pride winner, $50 gift card.
Happy birthday!
1 minute remaining in this game. Spartans on defense, Miners on offense. Miners trail 25-41. First and 10 from the 19 of the Miners. Waiting for the last little bit of help to get off the field.
Yeah, they're putting up one of the paddings that fell down. And the referee now ready to go.
Quick pass, Taylor's complete to the 20, up to the 25, and forced out of bounds at the 21 is Flores.
Well, I expect to see the Miners use their timeouts, which they do right now. We'll take a break on the NAL YouTube network. Oh, no?
No, they
did not call
no.
a timeout. Well, I think they did, though. The clock, oh,
No,
did he
the
get out
head
of bounds?
official
He
has
got
not-
out of bounds.
yeah.
He got out of bounds.
Yeah, and the official didn't indicate. Taylor, pump fake, pressure coming, throws it, tipped, and almost intercepted by Hall
Isaiah
again.
Hall almost had it. And that was the Aces Candy once again, though, with the deflection. You know, he's played a great game. In my mind, you know, he's real close for that defensive player of the game. He almost could have gotten co-defensive players of the game. Gandy limping a little bit.
48 seconds remain, second down and 10 after the incompletion.
Gandy high-fiving a bunch of kids. I really enjoy the way that the kids get to come out and play and hang out here. Great atmosphere here at Spartans football.
Taylor, quick pass to the far side is complete. Flores cuts back towards the hash marks and then was brought down at the 15.
And now the Miners do take a timeout. You're watching Spartans football on the NAL YouTube network.
Second down and 10, 44 seconds left. Taylor alone in the backfield. Fakes a handoff, drops back, pressure coming, ball's tipped the line of scrimmage and incomplete.
That was a great play by number 7, Byron Cooper, and also number 0, Corey Henry. A lot of pressure, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And this is it, the last gasp for the Wheeling Miners.
38 seconds remain after the incompletion.
Spartans 1 play away from going 4-0 on their homestand. Looks like there's referees stopping the action.
3-8.
They want the game clock back to 48 seconds?
38.
38 seconds to go on this one. No, 48. Yeah, I thought it was 48. Okay. Yeah, 48 seconds to go on this one.
Okay.
Well, now, hold on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it should have been 38. 3-8.
38 seconds. Yeah, I kind of confusing, man.
I thought I heard him right because I'm like, no, because it was.
No, you got it. You got it right. It's hard to keep track when they're moving the clock back and forth. 38 seconds. Hey, man, I'll take it. We want as little seconds left on the clock on this one as possible. So and 4th down. This is really the last play the Wheeling Miners have to get back in the football game.
4th and 5. Now they're trying to get the game clock or the play clock reset, and we're ready to go. Taylor takes the snap, quick throw, intercepted.
This one's going to be intercepted.
Coming to the near side. Slips one tackler, gets through another, and is brought down.
It's Mosby. It's Travion Mosby. Travion Mosby seals the deal. And with 21 seconds to go, your Colorado Spartans are going to move to 5-2 with a big victory over the Wheeling Miners, 41-25. It's celebration time, Nick.
Not quite yet as they throw a flag on the Spartans.
Well, oh, come on, man. Who cares? Have a party. Throw a party. Your Spartans are 4-0. I kind of understand, but I don't. Come on.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 11 of Colorado. That penalty will be enforced 15 yards. First down.
Well, you have to remember, though, what happened last time.
I understand, but they celebrating in their own end zone. They're not taunting anybody. Let these guys have some fun. Come on.
They're just trying to maintain control at this point.
I get it, Nick, but come on, man.
They came out after the game.
I got it.
They're maintaining control.
I got it. I'm just saying, to me, it's a little much. Have some fun. It's the NAL. Big victory. Of course, you're happy. We got a bunch of young guys out there celebrating. I've actually thought this was a very well-played game. Let's hope the ending of this game, and I understand that maybe why they did this, is they want the ending of this game not to be like the ending of the last game.
Trotman out there as quarterback now. Sale will have the rest of the game off. Hand off to Rosario to the right side. He'll be stopped right at the 15.
Well, let's see if the Miners call their timeouts, which they do.
Someone did call a timeout because they're stopping the clock with 27 seconds now.
You know, it's absolutely the Miners. Our next home game, May 31st, versus the Omaha Beef. Spartans go out on the road, I believe, for the next 2 of the next 3 or all 3?
All 3.
So they don't have any off weeks. All right, so 3 straight road games. 3 straight road games for the Spartans. Yeah, May 31st, Omaha Beef. Yeah. That's the next home game. But 3 straight on the road for the Spartans.
Trotman takes takes the ball and hands it off to Dent Jr. as he tries to get around the left edge.
I believe that's Stephen Newbold Jr.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Stephen Newbold Jr. on that one. And I'll tell you what, that's those scrunch numbers. They are hard to read sometimes, that 2 and 3.
Well, he's coming around the edge and getting the football in his gut at the same time.
Hey, I'm just saying that inside handoff worked very well today. 3rd down, I mean, that's the last timeout, or how many timeouts?
No, he was forced out of bounds.
Oh, he's forced out. Okay, so no timeout needed. Yeah, they're just running out the string, but I do think as they have Rosario in the Wildcat formation now, we'll see how this play works.
Rosario keeps it, goes to the right side, dodges a couple of tacklers, gets to the 25 and is brought down.
Oh, yeah, great play by Rosario. The Wheeling Miners now use their second timeout. of the half. Bringing up 4th down. I mean, they're winding the clock. Yeah, they're winding the clock. The Miners have pretty much conceded this one, and this will be the end of it. Referees shaking hands.
Everybody's shaking hands at this point.
Hey, at this point, it looks like a much different ending to the game. Let's hope that let's hope the Spartans just conduct themselves and the Miners like adults here. They seem to be at this point.
So they started the season 2-3 coming home. They have a 4-game homestand. They go undefeated 4-0. Excuse me, 1-2 to start the season.
Yeah, they started the season 1-2, and now they're 5-2 after a 4-game winning streak.
So they swept the homestand. They put themselves securely in second place right now, depending on obviously what happens with the other teams. But right now they hold sole possession of second place. They go on the road for 3 more games.
Well, and you don't know the results of the Omaha Beef game. You know, Omaha could if they lose, this will be a first-place tie, right? I mean, the Beef's only a half game behind.
The Beef have the tiebreaker, though.
Well, right, but I'm saying it's not even close to the end of the year. You can move into a first-place tie record-wise.
I'm just saying right now.
Yeah, but you can move into a tie record-wise if the Beef lose.
Anyway, as I was saying, right now they hold possession of second place based on everything else that's happened. We don't know. And so that's why I said that.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, it would be second place either way, but as far as the standings goes, you would have the same record at least as the Beef. I mean, that's what you want to get to because you have the Beef at home on May 31st, and I think you can take care of business. How about these next 3 road games? Because long before you get to those, I mean, you've got some tough competition. You got a rematch, I believe, next week with Idaho. And, those guys are going to be – they were embarrassed here, 49-0. I think they're going to be really hungry to make a big impact against the Spartans.
They just got to keep doing what they're doing, maintain who they are, and let the games play out as they should. Again, they hold the lead. They hold their opponent scoreless in the second half.
Well, and it was a big difference, man. This whole team looked a lot different in the second half. Big kudos to Andre Sale coming back and leading the Spartans after a 3-week absence. Your thoughts on Sale's play?
Sale, of course, came out a little bit rusty to start the game, but once he started getting himself in a spot, everybody else was there to help pick him up as well.
Well, let's go through the schedule real quick as you're breaking it out. So we have the next game for the Spartans
15th.
Is the 15th, which is a Thursday. Then you've got a Saturday game coming up versus the Sioux City Bandits. That's going to be a tough contest. And then you've got the Omaha Beef again at home. So I believe is there an off week in between there as well?
I'm trying to figure that out. Hang on.
Well, I'll tell you what, next week I know you have the Idaho Horsemen. And that one alone is going to be one heck of a football game, right?
I don't know if they ever updated the schedule.
Yeah.
Because it has the 15th. I thought it was just 3 straight Saturdays.
Idaho's on the 15th, yeah. So, hey, on behalf of Nick Archuleta and Joe Rico, we want to thank you for listening to our broadcast of the Colorado Spartans' victory, 41-25 over the Willie Miners. You've been listening to the National Arena League YouTube channel.